Welcome, my name is Ricky, and this is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, the best Tony Hawk game, bar none, and I will fight you on that. I mean, not like physically, but I will argue with you because I'm right. All that being said, this is Zack Taylor. Zack is the reason we are playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, because see, Zack is looking for redemption, and I'm going to tell you Zack's redemption story. But let me give you a little bit of background on Zack. He's from Chicago. He's 5'10", 160 pounds. He's a street skater, and he is 32 years old. But when he was 19, he was the next big thing in skating. Well, it was either him or his arch rival. But see, then something happened, and I'll tell you what that is in a minute, that led to him basically being excommunicated from the skating world. And now that he's 32, he's looking for redemption. Before we get started, let me just very briefly explain how this is going to work. So we're going to have 3 episodes of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. The first episode is going to have the Foundry, Canada, and Rio in it. The next one's going to be Suburbia Airport and Skater Island. And the last one will be Los Angeles and Tokyo. So we'll have all of that. I'm aware that there is, a level after Tokyo cruise ship, but we're probably not going to play that one. At least it won't be in this first series. Also, I'm going to focus on getting the goals that aren't the high score goals. So all of the non-scoring goals, those are the ones that I'm going to get. And if I don't get them, I can't move on to the next level. But if I don't get a 6 score, I don't really care. I will move on to the next level. So when Zack was, 19, he became kind of the wonderkind of the world. Okay, let's see if I can do this. No, because I was too early. Got that stat point, though. Cool, now I'm up here. Okay, we're going to get back down here, though, because I'm not... Okay, so, but there was this year-end tournament, year-end competition, and basically everyone kind of knew it was going to come down to him and his rival. And let me make one thing clear. The rivalry between him and his rival was not friendly. It was vicious, it was mean, it was hate. They hated each other. Just absolutely hated each other. Grinding. Just could not. And they were constantly accusing one another of manipulating and of sabotage. But in this tournament, they both accused the other one of sabotaging them through various things. Like they said, he's bribing the judges. He loosened my wheels. Even though the skate, even though the wheels never actually came off of any of their skates, of any of their boards. Oh, hey, look at that. I actually almost cleared that. Okay. Now, E, I believe, is way up top. So let's go get that real fast. So, yeah. And basically what happened was right before the final run in the tournament, the two of them got into a massive fist fight. That in and of itself was not enough to get him permabanned. Don't get me wrong. But it was a massive fist fight. So that fight basically just banned them for a year. That was it. It was just a year-long ban from skating. But this sort of pissed off the 19-year-old hothead, as it was. And so he was like, well, we have to, this is some serious stuff that we got to deal with. And oh, come on. I'm not timing it right. Also, I feel like I should point this out. I am planning on getting a good chunk of the stat points, but I'm not going to get them all right now. There is a stat point up there, right? Yeah. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Ha ha ha. Is it hot in here? Or is it just me? It's hot in here. Oh. Okay, well, I got another try at it in a second. Also, I need to... forget it. I will try to get that later. So, after he, So I'll get to all this other stuff in a second, but here. There we go! Okay. I still haven't completed all the goals. I have 30 seconds to get a 6 score. Shouldn't be too hard. So, after this ban, this year-long ban, was imposed, not even like after he served it, just after it was imposed, he, ooh! I did not know that was where the deck was. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so close. I'm so close. There we go. Woo! Okay. Now we can move on. So after, as I've tried to tell you at the end of the last episode, or the last video, you know what I mean, the last run. Cool. But I have no interest in dealing with the skaters. Ah, I missed the K. That's not great. Okay, hang on. Let's bury the bully. I keep forgetting to bury the bully. Let's grab this stat point. And then we'll bury the bully. There we go. Burying the bully in the snow. Okay. Now, try this again. There we go. Okay. So, after he had this ban imposed on him, he said, I'm not going to take it lying down. Like, you know, real man. Because he was a real tough hothead. And he decided what he would do was try and sabotage everybody. Everybody was getting sabotaged. Also, I love this secret tape section. No, I don't. Not that. I don't love that part of it. That dude over there is peeing. So if you're really good at holding balance, or you turn on perfect balance, you can stand there and listen to him pee for like for a while. It's not, I'm gonna admit, it's not the most interesting thing to do. So, but yeah, so he began to self-sabotage. He began to drink heavily. And after beginning to drink heavily, he decided that he was going to, well, they think that I'm an evil guy, so I'll show him evil. And he proceeded to actually bribe judges, or attempt to bribe judges. He didn't actually bribe them. He never actually, like, properly sabotaged anybody. But he did. There we go. Finally did a special trick. He's a street skater, so let's put him in a half pipe. That's good, right? Alright, one primary goal left to get. Ah! We'll come back to him. No. Okay, we're gonna come back to him right now. Oh, crap. I got a new deck. So, at that point, he was given a permaban. There was no way he was going to walk away from genuinely trying to sabotage everybody and still be in the street world. But they decided not to press charges against him because they felt like that was too much. Like, you know, it wasn't worth a criminal investigation into his thing. They were just going to ban him from skating forever. Also, I used to think that this last one was really hard for street skaters. As it turns out, all you got to do is come over here. That one didn't count, I guess. Because he told me to land it, and I did. Okay. Well, maybe this is harder than I thought it was. Okay, you are a lot harder to impress than I thought. Okay, get up. Get up, because we have to impress him. Get up! Yes! Oh, in the final seconds. I didn't get the 6 score, though. Let's see if I can get 20,000 points. Just by... Nope, I didn't. Alright, well, I'm not going to get the 6 score at this juncture in time. So, they gave him this permaban. Also, have I talked about how I'm going to abuse gaps to get the high scores in this game? Because that's exactly what I'm about to start doing. Is abusing gaps. I guess they're not, it's not abuse if they're there, you know? Nope, that was bad. Get up, get up. So after they gave him this permaban, he disappeared from the skating world. No one saw him for the better part of a decade. In fact, literally 13 years. No, a decade. Literally a decade. Because he was handed this permaban when he was 22. Yeah, it took him that long from 19. It took him 3 years. Okay, this is not great. Okay. Whew! Okay, 90,000. Okay. Still not great, but I can improve on 90,000. Okay. But yes. The gaps in this game are so prevalent that it just... I mean... Also, at some point, you have to give me one of the 2 special grinds that I installed. I mean, there we go. So, he disappeared. Just completely, and no one really knew what happened to him. But I do. He went back to school. He went to business school. He went home. He moved home to Chicago. Well, actually, he's from right outside Chicago. He's from a smaller, like a suburb of Chicago. But he went to school in the city. And then he opened up 2 years after he graduated from business school, which it took him 2 years. So when he was 24, he opened up a... I should just land. Yeah. He opened up a skate shop in his small town. Wow! Oh, I got a perfect score. I love getting perfect scores. Because now Tony Hawk ain't beating Zack. So yeah, basically that's what he did. So basically now all I need to do is I can focus on getting that 5th stat point way up there. It involves jumping off of this and balancing really well. So yeah, got it! And land! So, yeah, he decided, he got sober. He actually got sober before he started school, or at least he started to get sober, I should say. He stopped drinking, decided to go to business school, decided that he needed to be a better citizen of this planet. So yeah, so he went to school and he opened up his very, very own skate shop, which was something he wanted to be influencing the next generation, and to hopefully teach them better and give them and make them, you know, give them better advice than he got. Tell them not to be a hothead, and definitely don't accuse rivals of stuff and get in fist fights, and do everything he did. Also, we won. Or, you know, he won, I guess. Zack won. Wait for it. Wait for it. First place, Zack Taylor. Congratulations, you won the gold medal. So those are the first 3 levels of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, as well as the actions that led Zack to feel like he needed to be redeemed. Next week, I'll tell you about the decade from when, when he quit skating to today, and why specifically he genuinely wants the redemption now, as opposed to, trying to redeem himself when he was 24 or 26. This has been Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Thank you for watching. Come back soon for more Pro Skater.